This is one of my favorite spots on campus. Being by this tree is quite symbolic. 12 years ago when we bid to get the contract as the preferred supplier here on campus, we had given each member of the committee, the Furniture Selection Committee, a small little tree of themselves to represent the sustainability and what the growth and our journey of our relationship would be. At the same time, we also planted together with Cornell and Herman Miller this tree behind me. And to me, it represents everything about this contract, this relationship, and I'm very proud of it. We planted it in 2002, and as you can see, it's gotten quite larger. When we came down here, it wasn't about selling furniture. What this is all about is the growth and the journey and the relationship that we have with Cornell, Herman Miller, and Sedgwick Business Interiors.
Throughout the duration of our relationship with Cornell, we're always learning from each other and how can we improve, how can we do better, what are the updates that need to happen, and how can we adapt to whatever comes up.
How many buildings would you say you guys have delivered furniture to?
There's so many buildings on campus. I've probably been to all of them.
The people that come down here to actually put the product in place, the guys who take it off the truck, the guys who put it on the truck, the guys who put it together, are very easy to work with and very accommodating.
This is pretty much everything. 5 days a week, this is what we do.
Cornell has helped Sedgwick in ways that they don't even know. It's helped us to bring people on from the local level here in Ithaca. We've provided jobs.
It's a really exciting and fun job. I live in Ithaca, New York, and I work with some of the top architects in the whole world. It's great.
We've developed and brought on a warehouse down in Ithaca that has grown from 5,000 square feet to 35,000 square feet over the last 3 years.
We grew quickly over the past 3 years because of our asset inventory program. It's AIM, so where we manage people's inventory.
We relied totally on Sedgwick's inventory and asset management to be able to provide us with what we needed and at the same time take care of the stuff that we didn't need.
So Josh, you and Brian have moved down to Ithaca, and Josh, you're from Ithaca originally, and we've got this warehouse, and I never knew how much the preferred supplier trophies meant to you guys until I saw what you did down here every day when you go out to work.
Everyone's really proud of what we've accomplished in Ithaca.
It really feels good because sometimes the job is not all fun and games, and sometimes it's bad, but you just look at those trophies and it makes you feel all better.
We have a showroom on campus that's 3,500 square feet. It's full of wonderful samples that are available for anyone on campus to come in and try whenever they'd like. It's staffed and manned 5 days a week.
It's huge how far we've come, being located in Syracuse to bringing our whole operation down here in Ithaca. It's just reduced the cost, and it makes it much more efficient.
If we can preserve energy, I think that's one of the reasons why we brought our trucks down here and we ship all our products into the Ithaca warehouse to reduce our carbon footprint.
There's really no limits to what we can accomplish when we partner together. We're in a constant state of discovery.
I like colors, I like styles, I love fabrics. I like making people feel comfortable in their workplace. The PhD candidates spend a lot of time working here. So they can be comfortable, they can have a lounge area and desk space, working space, storage space, all in one space.
This project here is a $142 million project. $2 million of that was furniture. So there's a lot of other stuff that's going on. To have someone who knows furniture very well and wants to help you, it's good.
The chalkboards that are in the physical science building, all of the mines in New York, in the country, did not have pieces of slate that were large enough that the faculty wanted. So we got our slate from Italy. It came on the boat, it came through customs, and we have these nice big black chalkboards, and it is nice and smooth. I guess that it was worth it to get the slate from Italy.
Worked with Sedgwick Business Interiors. Over the last decade, they've been a very strong supporter of Cornell Athletics. With a sponsorship package that we have with them that offers us the ability to do some trade with them from time to time. And they've even come up with some ideas and suggestions on how we can incorporate our logo into certain areas, just to kind of really reinforce kind of our brand.
A good example of what I mean by taking the extra step. So this was not a company that was one of Sedgwick's
preferred
vendors. It wasn't a company, so it wasn't like Sedgwick and Doug were making any money on this guy, but he agreed to make it happen and send his folks down to fix all the things that the other company didn't get right.
That's an example of, I think, of the partnership that we've been able to form.
Informal learning happens constantly anywhere on campus. So students are going to naturally gravitate towards the spaces that are the most inviting, but it also comes back to how easy is it for them to engage with the furniture. For a student to touch down and let's meet here. There's a reason behind that. It looks beautiful maybe, it looks interesting and engaging, it's useful, it's set up with all the tools they need for collaboration.
It's a great place to work together with other people to do homework and meet, have lunch also.
The good thing about it is like you can just join up tables, so you can, if space is a problem, you can ask nicely, just like, can I borrow a chair?
I think they're really comfortable actually. I like the design a lot, and I think it's really easy to sit in.
I hate being at home, but it does feel like it has like a place you can sit around all day, get some work done, especially during finals week.
Sometimes I feel like it's a little too far back because I can fall asleep, but it's nice because I can move around and bring my legs up, which I like doing sometimes.
I think in our own company, Herman Miller, we have multiple people that actually graduated from Cornell University.
There's a lot of neat things about Herman Miller right now in terms of what they've been bringing out.
All the new products that we're designing can be deconstructed and the pieces and parts can be recycled.
Not only do you get the furniture that you're actually looking to get in terms of functionality, aesthetics, and things like that, you're getting a whole solution.
I like our chairs a lot. I have a fantasy chair, if I could ever get one, is an Embody. That's my fantasy chair.
Which one?
Embody. It's the one that's looks like a vertebrae.
The chairs aren't really chairs. It's like art. It's kind of like an art chair. It's really, I don't know. It's hard to describe. It's interesting.
Every individual that works here on campus at Cornell is willing and wants to give back to this place. They realize the significance and the importance it is to our livelihood. They don't take it for granted, and it's part of our life, and we are totally committed.
The business I'm in, it means so much to me, and the furniture that I work with is just a big part of my life, and I just thought it was appropriate to get something like that tattooed on me to be there forever.
All of our cell phone numbers are published numbers for people at Cornell, so if they ever have an issue, they know that they can call.
I like working the interactions with people, working with vendors, Claire in particular.
I enjoy forming relationships. I love seeing a job come from start to completion.
I wouldn't want a project to take longer. I wouldn't want to have to reestablish a relationship with someone and have them learn how I think.
I think at this point, with the number of years that we've been here on campus, we have a knowledge of the campus and the people that we work with.
It's been a comfortable relationship for sure.
It's one of our most prominent partnerships I think we have, and from a personal standpoint, I couldn't say enough good things about Doug and his staff.
I mean, Sedgwick's fantastic. They're as good as they come. We have different dealer partners throughout the country, and I've been covering this territory for 6 years now, and they're top notch.
Sedgwick works really, really hard as a company, our Cornell team especially.
We got, our team Cornell, and it really feels like a team.
I think it's definitely more than just providing office furniture.
This is our livelihood right here. It's not just a job.
It's a life because this is what they do. This is what they spend most of their time doing.
I take great satisfaction in completing the job.
It's really cool to see the end result really works.
If the tools are right, then students can really engage with the facility and with the environment around them. That's how some of the best learning happens.
You want to do the right thing for the client. You don't want to let anyone down.
We understand everything we have to make everything great, and that's what we do.